Hello everyone, and welcome back to this channel. I don't know what I'm doing, this is very rushed, it's very last minute, but it is currently 18:16, as you might be able to see, and I missed a Twitter notification which apparently tells us that we're going to be getting a trailer for The Legend of the Sea Devils, imminently, I believe. So, I'm here to react to it. I thought today we'd go back and do a bit of a traditional thing. I'm a bit groggy today. I'm a bit all over the place, but I thought, why not? Bit last minute, a bit weird, but we're going to react to the trailer, and then we're going to break it down a little bit and talk about what we can see, what looks good, what doesn't, if anything, and yeah, maybe a few theories along the way, who knows. So, let's get into this very impromptu video. Here's the reaction, I hope.
Okay. TARDIS underwater, that looks really cool. Giant sea monster. Floating spear pirate ship. Okay.
Pirate Queen.
Where's the crew? That'll be us. We don't stand a chance.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Just stand up like this. You're like a kid sometimes. Thanks.
Okay.
Hello to
Okay.
my crew. The world has been disrupted.
Interesting.
Because of what you
Oh, the Sea Devils look insane though. They look really good. Sword fighting.
The cannons.
Yeah.
The ship is going down.
Ooh. Oh,
That's a cool, like, final card as well. Okay, well, there's a lot to look through there. Let's go through that, because there's so much there to talk about. I'm gonna get it on screen so you guys can see it properly. But so it's a thing of, we've got a bit of dialogue here and there. There's a great shot of the TARDIS underwater. There's a sort of giant sea monster thing, which is interesting. Now, I don't know what that is. I think there's a shot later on of it eating something, though. I think it might even be the TARDIS. Let's have a look at that. So there's some sort of giant sea monster thing with multiple eyes that's eating the TARDIS. I'm going to just have a quick check on Twitter. I know we're jumping ahead here, but it's just interesting me because I feel like there's probably going to be something that people will pick up on and be like, this is some really obscure old Doctor... Oh... Micra, okay. Oh, that fucking thing. Okay. Could it be Micra? I mean, it probably could be. That's really cool, if that's the case. Interesting. Okay, so there's another classic Who monster coming back there, involved with the Sea Devils. So we've got a shot of the TARDIS underwater to start with. Pretty cool. Great, lovely CGI-wise, very nice. As is most of this era. Giant sea monster, which could be a Micra. A lot of the shots are on the ship, with the dialogue exchange. There's a lot of shots of the flying ship as well. Whether that's Sea Devil technology or the Doctor's doing, we're not really sure. I think the costumes look great in this. The sense of humour in the dialogue seems to be identical to every other Whittaker era episode in terms of just like the general gist around it. You know, famous historical figure, all that sort of thing. I think it looks nice, the pirate ship stuff. I'm hoping the whole episode isn't pirate ship based, because I feel like that's very easy get around, and I feel we kind of had that with Series 6, Curse of the Black Spots. It'd be nice to do something piratey that isn't exactly all on a pirate ship. So you got a bit of good comedy in there, Dan dressing up as a pirate. Sort of, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting historical piece, and I think there's a lot of intrigue here. There's stuff going on with the stars by the looks of it. The Sea Devils look great. I mean, let's talk about the Sea Devils. I think the design is really great, and I think we probably talked about this at the end of my Eve of the Daleks review. This is just a great look. They've really kept to the classic design of the Sea Devils there, which I really like. I'm quite happy with that. Something blowing up in the water. There's a great little moment there, which is like a bit like almost like a sword fight between Yaz and a Sea Devil, which is really cool to see. And a little bit of like spark coming off it as well. So probably some sort of alien, electric, like high tech pirate sword fight or something. Another shot of the flying ship with Sea Devils sort of climbing up the outside. Really great imagery, like decent cinematography, but as a Doctor Who fan, it's great. It's really cool imagery to see such a classic, famous monster back in the show again with some proper good budget. Shot of the Sea Devil talking to the Doctor, some more dialogue exchange stuff, some cannons being fired, standard pirate stuff really. We've got some sort of underwater whirlwind kind of thing, which I presume is the ship being sucked underwater. A lot of running, a lot of fighting, a lot of jolting. And there's a shot of what could be the Micra chowing down on a TARDIS, which is great as well. So you'll love to see that. And then we've got more sword fighting stuff. And then title card. Yeah, cool. It's a decent trailer. It shows enough to keep you wanting more, and it doesn't spoil anything. And I think that's bang on. I think that's actually bang on in terms of what the trailers for Doctor Who should be. It's a shame this wasn't released a bit earlier, because it's like less than a month away from, like, it's like 2 weeks, isn't it, from the actual air date? Yeah, literally, it's like 2 weeks from the air date. And it looks great, and it's very exciting, but I kind of wish we had this trailer earlier. Some great high quality posters have been released as well, which I'll hopefully put on screen for you guys. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think there's a lot of intrigue around this episode. I think it's great to see the Sea Devils back, potentially great to see the Micra back as well. So if that is the case, let's hope it is. That'd be really cool. Yeah, no, it's a cool looking trailer. It's got I don't know, it's got some good stuff there, and I'm quite like excited for it somewhat. I think if I'm being totally honest, and if you've seen my reviews of the last few episodes, I feel like Flux really got me hyped up, but I think I was a bit let down by the finale of Flux, and I wasn't a huge fan of Eve of the Daleks, even though it was a perfectly fine episode. I wasn't a huge fan of it, so I'm going in skeptical and keeping my expectations low and hoping to be very impressed. The visuals, at least in this, look really good, where they might have cut a few corners and saved a bit of money with the Eve of the Daleks episode, doing it all in one warehouse. This seems to be a lot more swashbuckling adventure, and it's nice to see Jodie's era take on such a out there genre that doesn't get picked up in Doctor Who very often. You know, like westerns and pirates and all the sort of classic film stuff. You don't really tend to see too much of that in Doctor Who too frequently. So it's great to see that, and it's great to see a bit of a different spin on it with a historical figure, and of course a fan favourite monster, the Sea Devils, as well. So yeah, no, really great stuff. I'm perfectly satisfied with that, and I think it doesn't spoil anything. That was one thing I had with the Flux trailers and everything. You didn't really get left for many more surprises. So all I can hope from now is we don't get any more reveals or information or anything. I want to just go in, just seeing that and being mostly blind. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think there's not really much more else to say. There might be more stuff. It's a very visual heavy trailer, fighting, like dialogue, flying, water. There's a lot there, but not really too much to break down. So yeah, it's an interesting one. This episode does look exciting. The director of this did say that this is sort of Jodie's Doctor's last chance to have fun with that character and really play with that, and that's obviously quite exciting, because obviously leading into the Centenary special, we know she's going to regenerate. We know it's going to be a big story anyway. So where do I stand like at that at the moment? I think I'm personally more excited for the Centenary special, not to see Jodie leave or anything. I think there's always an exciting prospect around regeneration and the end of an era, because it's a big change. It's the biggest thing the show does, changing the lead actor. It's always the biggest thing, and it's always going to be the thing that gets, I think, fans either quite excited or also quite upset as well. I know a lot of people are really hoping, like, you know, kind of excited for the new era, but kind of, disappointed that Jodie's leaving when she is. But I think it's an interesting one. I'm personally more excited for the Centenary for that reason. I think a regeneration and a new era is an exciting prospect. And as much as I have been a fan of Chibnall's era, more of the recent stories towards the end of Flux and Eve of the Daleks, I haven't really enjoyed that much. So I really want to, I am looking forward to seeing what they do with the Centenary, with it being such a big episode and a lot of promises and exciting bits and bats. So we'll see. But yeah, I am excited for Legend of the Sea Devils. I'm hoping it will just be a kind of low-key, fun, Sea Devil-y romp, you know? But yeah, no, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure A lot of you probably liked it, rightfully so. It's a good trailer. It's the perfect kind of Doctor Who trailer. Nothing too big and spoilery, but it doesn't give you nothing, so that's good. Yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of lovely stuff, and I will see you all later. Have a lovely day, and yeah, bye-bye. That's all from me, though. I hope you enjoyed this little reaction / breakdown. I'm a bit rusty on Doctor Who stuff, but, you know, we're trying it before the new episode comes out, and I inevitably do a review, so, yeah. I might try and watch some of the Sea Devil stories, before jumping into this new episode and see if that helps. Maybe I'll do some sort of video ranking the Sea Devil stories or something like that. If there isn't too many, we'll see. But yeah, no, I think it looks decent. I think it gives us enough, and yeah, I look forward to seeing where that one goes. Be sure to check out my review when it comes out on the channel. It'll be about 2 weeks, hopefully right after the episode's aired. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, bye-bye.